Okay, so the introduction to microeconomics, we talked about some of this definitions last time. We'll formally define them today. Economics.
This is for Mr. Timmons.
All right, thanks. Economics. Anybody remember what economics is the study of? Anybody remember what we talked about? Yeah, scarce resources. So it's the study of scarce resources and the efficient allocation of those resources. All right. What's allocation mean? Anybody know what allocation means? Okay, distribution, yeah. That's a good synonym for allocation. How it's split up, who gets what. Very likely to see this as a question on the AP exam, multiple choice question. Definition of economics, look for the choice that has scarcity or scarce resources in it. Everybody have it? All right. So scarcity. We talked about this last time, what scarcity means. Okay, a more formal definition. Society has limited resources and cannot produce all the goods and services people wish to have. All right, so it's when the demand is greater than the supply. They can't, not everybody that wants it can get it. So you think of something that's not scarce like air. Everybody can breathe air. It's not, and it doesn't cost. You don't pay anything to breathe, right? Because everybody has access to oxygen. That's not scarce resource. Scarce resource might be, you might say that scarce resource is land, right? There's not enough land for everybody to own. Most yards are an acre, acre and a half, right? So, not everybody can own land. That's why land has a price. An economic good. It's a good that has scarcity. So most goods are economic goods. If it has scarcity, it's an economic good. And it's probably going to have a price. If a good has no cost and the amount of good that people want is greater than the amount available. This should say cost. This shouldn't say no. I don't know why I have no in that definition. If a good has cost, the amount of good people want is greater than the amount available. So there's a typo there. It shouldn't be no. Cross out the no. Everybody have it? Okay. So microeconomics. Microeconomics, formal definition, the study of how households and firms make decisions. How households and firms make decisions versus the national economy, how the government and the nation-wide view of macroeconomics, we're studying households and firms. How they make decisions. Some topics that are common in microeconomics: supply and demand, product markets. So product markets means what form of market is a product sold in? Is it competitive? Is it a monopoly? Is it an oligopoly? That's product markets. And then factor markets is the production side. Workers, land, labor, capital. Those are factors of production. And how much, the factor markets deals with how much workers are paid, or how much land costs, or how much capital costs. That's the factor market side of it. Everybody have it? Okay. Macroeconomics. The study of economy-wide phenomena like inflation and unemployment. Everybody got it? Raise your hand if you're still writing. Oh, I got to put some examples up here. So, topics in macroeconomics: fiscal policy, which is basically government spending; monetary policy, which is the Federal Reserve, who determines interest rates; Federal Reserve; and currency exchange. So it's got an international unit to macroeconomics. How is foreign currency exchange? Those are topics that you cover in macroeconomics. Any questions there? Everybody have it? Okay. All right, that's it. So